Hello. I know it's been a minute since I've been on Facebook, and I just wanted to share this with you as it came to my heart. So, I was speaking to a few friends today, and more of my friends get the best of me than the world does. When I say the best of me, it's in sharing whatever wisdom, knowledge, or expertise that I may have. And I was talking to a few friends of mine. I was sharing with them how things work for me when I truly tap into my true power. And when I say tap into my true power, is working within the God given abilities that He's given me to live a successful life. Remember, today is unscripted and impromptu. So I'm just sharing as it flows for me. So I was sharing with a few of my friends how things would truly work for me, how they will work well. It's when I stay in prayer, when I would write out things that I desire as though they are, and when I would speak things into existence. So there was one year I had the theme supernatural, and that year my focus was receiving things that I desire in life, regardless of whether I had the money or not. So that year I really learned how God moves. Like everything that I needed, wanted, or desired, I got without ever having the money in my hands. Like it's truly amazing. So I learned how to pray for results versus money. So I was telling myself, certain things that I would do, and I would just think about something and I would have it. I would never even have to pray for it. The first thing that I learned that I realized that year that I would do is the more I would pray for other people, the better things work for me. So I remember there was one week I didn't pray for myself at all. I had made a commitment for 7 full days not to pray for myself. And let me tell you, everything that could have gone on that week went on. And it was a challenge at times because I was like, this stuff is going on and I really need to pray. And I would find other people to pray for. Do you know every single thing that I was facing with that I needed, wanted, or desired? Thank you, Karen. Happened for me without me ever praying for, with me being concerned about others instead of myself. Another thing that I would do is I would speak things into existence. So instead of complaining, I would speak about things as though they were. So I'll be like, oh, this is going to be so amazing. This is working out. This will be done. This is being done. This is done for me. And I would just speak things in the positive, especially when fear or doubt would try to creep into my heart or into my mind. I would have to make a conscious effort to speak only what it was I desired. So during that time frame, you could imagine I didn't really have any phone calls with anybody, right? So it would just be me and the privacy of my home. Another thing I started to do was I became more clear about what it was I desired. So I would write it out and I would have them posted around my home. So whatever it was that I desired in my life at that point in time, I would have visual reminders of it around my home. And so praying for other people more than I prayed for myself, having visual representations of the things that I desire, and speaking things in the positive tense as though they are, really allowed me to win in every situation and live peacefully. So there was no need to argue. There was no need to prove things. There was no need to try to figure things out. There was no need to try to figure out the how, because the how always came. So once I knew what it was that I wanted, and I just focused on the results and not how it was going to get done, every single time it worked out. So this is just me being unscripted and impromptu, because I've had these conversations with a few of my friends, and I don't come on Facebook much anymore, but I just really wanted to share those simple tips, speaking from my heart, how to access the power within you and live peacefully. Pray for others more than you pray for yourself. Instead of speaking negatively, speak positively. Speak the things that you desire only, and if it's not anything of a good report or anything positive, really don't say anything much about it. Being very clear about what it is that you desire, not only being clear, having visual representation. So on my bathroom mirror, I have my goals written out. On the refrigerator, I may have things. On my bedroom wall, I may have things. So it's always getting me to focus instead of being distracted by trivial things. And then in my private time, I would just be like, oh, this is good. This is amazing. This worked out. Like I'm just speaking in gratitude for those things, and they all worked out. So that's just all I wanted to share. It's just a few minutes, and it sounds simple. It sounds like, really, what is that going to do for me? But let me tell you, that year that I practiced these things all the time and throughout my life, I've had some amazing milestones, some amazing blessings, some amazing breakthroughs. And if it sounds too simple, that gives you even more reason to try and do it and see how it works for you. So that's all I wanted to share. And you guys enjoy your day. I hope that all is well with you. And I just wanted to share with you how to live more peacefully and how to win more than you fail.